Hurricane Melissa is now a catastrophic Category 5 major hurricane this morning with 160-mile-per-hour winds, 185-mile-per-hour gusts, westerly movement at 3 miles per hour, and a minimum central pressure of 913 millibars, and is expected to strengthen even more as we go into this afternoon to a 165-mile-per-hour Cat 5 hurricane with 200-mile-per-hour gusts, as is expected to make that northward turn sometime later this afternoon. And then unfortunately, eventually, we're looking at a landfall as a Category 5 hurricane into west central Jamaica as we go into early tomorrow morning with 160-mile-per-hour winds and 195-mile-per-hour gusts. This is going to come ashore as of the latest update just west of Manville and Alligator Pond in western Jamaica as a Category 5 hurricane, producing catastrophic historic devastation across western Jamaica specifically. If it takes that western track, Kingston should avoid most of the wind damage, but you're going to be seeing extreme amounts of rainfall in Kingston as you're going to be on the east side of the storm. We're going to be seeing a Category 3 landfall in eastern Cuba as we go into 1 a.m. Wednesday morning. A Category 2 moving through the eastern Bahamas, western Turks and Caicos going into Wednesday afternoon. And then eventually we could even see a fourth landfall in Bermuda as we go into 1 a.m. Friday morning as a 90-mile-per-hour Category 1 hurricane. So taking a look at the latest watches and warnings, hurricane warnings continue for Jamaica, southeastern Cuba, and hurricane watches are in effect for the central southeastern Bahamas, Turks and Caicos, tropical storm warnings for western central, in fact, all of Haiti, and a sliver of southeastern Cuba. Looking at our latest rainfall forecasts, we're still calling for 20 to 30 inches or 500 to 750 millimeters of rainfall for the majority of the island of Jamaica, including Kingston. Same with Cuba, about 16 to 20 inches, 400 to 500 millimeters. This is going to cause devastating catastrophic flash flooding for the majority of Jamaica and the southeastern Cuba. Still could see up to 12 to 16 inches or 300 to 400 millimeters of rainfall across areas of southwestern Haiti as well. And looking at our probabilities of seeing sustained hurricane force winds of 75 miles per hour or stronger, we're up to a 70 to 80% chance of seeing hurricane force sustained winds in western Jamaica. This includes Alligator Pond, where it's going to come offshore. And I think some of these winds are going to be well over 100 miles per hour with gusts as high as 180 miles per hour across areas of western Jamaica as Hurricane Melissa moves across the western portion of the island as we go into the day Tuesday. This is going to be a historic, devastating storm for my friends across Jamaica. Make sure you're making your last minute preparations if you live across the island.